What's up? I'm still here. I haven't left yet. I don't know if I'm being stood up, but she's fashionably late. Not ready to go. So when a woman makes you late, you know what you do? You make her wait. You ain't gonna make me late. But anyway, we're here about this Game of Thrones and season finale thing. All I can tell you is this. All I saw was, I was flipping through the channels. I saw it said Game of Thrones or whatever, and there was a guy that looked like a frost giant. I believe it's this guy right here. Him. Whoever he is. Talking about a great war or whatever. He had like some ice thing in his hand. He threw it. He hit a dragon. People was cheering. The dragon flew in and the dragon got hit. Boom! And the dragon went down and he fell all in the ice and everybody looked sad. I'm like, what they mad about? The dude just killed the dragon. And I guess the dragon was a good guy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on this show, and everybody mad at the guy, the ice guy who killed the dragon. I'm like, well, why did the dragon breathe fire on him or something? I don't know. Then they said they got a dragon on there that breathed blue fire or something. It's well beyond my understanding. That's all I've seen of it. Every time I've seen the Game of Thrones, I only see it when I'm flipping the channel. And I can pretty much pick up on the show. Everybody don't like the blue guy because he looked blue. And I guess he like a lot of ice. He looked like he ain't bothered nobody where he at. Don't look like he got too many other people over there. Let him stay over there in the cold, in the tundra. Like, if somebody in Alaska had a problem, I'll let him stay in Alaska. He ain't coming nowhere. It don't look like he can survive in the desert. Let him stay over there in Atlanta. I mean Alaska, because it looked like they're in Alaska somewhere. Or in the Colorado mountains. Let him stay over there. Well, if he come kill the living, then that's when you set him on fire. I mean, well, I don't see what the problem is. Get a flamethrower, put a flamethrower on him, and he'll melt, and then that'll be the end of it. You get rid of the frost giant. I mean, y'all got a dragon. Dragons breathe fire, and if he on the dragon on y'all scene, send the dragon over there to burn up the camp, and that's it. What, the dragons can't fly in the wintertime? I don't know what's going on over there. Every time I flip on the channels, it's something entirely different. One season, they had this chick who was on the show, and I'm quite sure she was a hoe. I was like, the other guy was mad at her, and I'm like, she didn't sleep with him. I was like, I turned the other channel, she was sleeping with another dude. And I don't know who she was, but I think she was the biggest hoe of all. Then she died. I think she came back and started screwing some other people. I said, wait a minute, didn't she die? They was like, oh yeah, that was last season. She back. I'm like, she back? How did you just come back? You was dead. Oh man, everybody back. I'm like, didn't he die? Yeah, he dead, but he back too. What? Is this Dragon Ball Z? What is people doing bouncing back up here? So I can't never get into this show. Period. This show is retarded. Somebody saw Harry Potter and said, we can make a Harry Potter with Vikings. And that's all they did. Everybody got their little faction, their little colors or whatever. I'm like, this is a messed up Viking version of Harry Potter. I gotta watch it from the beginning. No, my sister did that because she got white roommates, and this is exactly what they do. Influence her based on a garbage book from '91. That's why nobody ever made a movie about it, because they were like, "This is some garbage." Threw that book to the side. And then they saw Harry Potter make all that money with all the magic and all that stuff, and they had different factions. They was like, then wasn't that a book about some factions with some Vikings and a dragon? Yeah, we need to dig that book up. Get that book, Game of Thrones. Yeah, that was a good book. Let's turn that into a whole series. That's going to keep coming on year after year. But what about the people that's dying? I'll bring them back. Just like Gotham. We'll keep killing them and bringing them back. People been chasing him for the rights to that garbage. They all need to be shot. Noah, you probably not subscribed to the channel. This is the Screen Fiend movie channel. So this is where the television, movies, and all this stuff, I talk about that stuff here. I'm confused because I haven't watched it more than 10 minutes. And I don't need to. Game of Thrones, it seems like a very serious waste of my time. And my time is very booked, in other words. And this chick is wasting it right now. It's already 8 o'clock at night, which means she's going to owe me dearly, which for her means sex. And she don't realize that's going to claw into my time frame too. I got a whole time frame set out just for sex. And she's blowing that. Because I already incorporated sex into the day. Now she's still going to do something after wasting an hour of my time. Start season 1. So the chick got in there like a Filipino chick with white hair or something running around there sleep with everybody. Then she kill him. Like she don't know how to break up with nobody but killing him. She'd be like, look, I want to break up with him and go out with him, but then he gonna find out I can't have him see me dating him, so just kill him. I'll be like, man, she must be from 58th Street. Well, maybe that's another show. Then, if I'm getting the wrong information. Oh, it's a brother sleeping with his sister on the show. Oh, I don't want to see that. That don't make no sense. Is that his stepsister? Well, this is a show about Vikings. That's Viking mentality. They actually twins, and y'all watch this show? Oh my God. I'm out. Game of Thrones. I'm out. This is what somebody was talking about. It was like, dude, you ain't up on GOT? I'm like, talk about that GOT. I'm like, I got what? What do you mean, got? Who got? You know, when I see somebody got, I'm thinking somebody got robbed. Who got? What is he talking about? So I kept blowing it off. But now I guess that means Game of Thrones. Now I figured that out. I watch real shows. Not like this. If I see a dragon flying around on Ray Donovan, then we gonna have problems. I see a frost giant show up. We got problems. Oh, I'm asleep. When she told me the brother was sleeping with the sister, I don't need that. They twins and they sleep together. I'm out. They actually use it for promotion. Look. God. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wonder why people messed up. This seems like some HBO type work. And there's the frost giant. I mean, the people of Thor should probably sue. They'd be like, hey, wait a minute. That's the frost giant. So the family that control the dragons, because they got dragon blood in themselves. So let me guess. She slept with her auntie, messed around with a dragon before. And now, her and the dragon had a little something going on. And she decided she didn't want to deal with dragons no more. So she went back to humans. Had some babies. One was mixed with a dragon, one's human. It's too crazy. Game of Thrones is weird. It's too white for me. And I'm out. That's where I am. I'm cashing out. Grey Worm is a savage. Is that the Frost Giant? He the only thing I've seen on the show that makes any sense. He's in the Arctic and he's cold. He's got blue eyes and he looks like he's comfortable being cold. No, the slave army. Oh. Then they got this Filipino chick with a dragon. Is that the chick that's sleeping with everybody? The one that keeps breaking up with people, going with somebody, walking a dragon around? Taking a dragon for a walk? See, didn't know I watched Game of Thrones. No, I watch clips. That chick probably died before on the show. Everybody done died on this show. And they keep trying to bring them back. She's not a thought. Well, who the chick was the thought that was killing everybody? Where is she at? How many people she been with? She's not a thought. How many people she been with? She been with 5 dudes on the show. Exactly. That's a thought, homie. She's a thought and she didn't kill people. I know I ain't crazy. I said it's a blonde Filipino chick walking a dragon around killing people. She was just sleeping with dude. And then she was like, look, I can't be around him. He's salty that I'm with dude now. So I got to have him killed. So she went and had somebody killed because she was sleeping with somebody. Because she didn't want them to be seen. I was flipping through the channels like, man, that chick's a thought. This is Game of Thrones? Oh, I can't watch this. And then she walking around with a dragon. Like, I got a dragon. I'm like it's a Great Dane or something. That's a dragon. Somebody's like, she the mother of the dragon. I'm like, she gave birth to a dragon? I can't watch this. This show is too white for me. You just said she done slept with 3 people on the show already. We already calling Tasha a thought for sleeping around with 2 other dudes on this show. So is Tasha a thought? This chick is already, she probably twerking right now in the dragon cave. She probably sleeping with the dragon. She getting it on with everybody. Okay, she done slept with 3 people on the show. It's been confirmed. Has she killed any of the people she slept with? How about that? Let's get that assessed. Okay. No, just her brother. Okay, so she killed her brother she was sleeping with, and they twins. I got that. Y'all filled me in that far, right? Okay, she never slept with her brother. She slept with her nephew. One died, and the other one is in a kingdom. Oh, so different people that's sleeping around in families. This thing is too white for my whole understanding. Yeah, some shows are just too white to try to even understand. You like this is way beyond anything. They be like, yeah, it's too white for you, and I understand it. I be like, yeah, it's too white. It shows too black for white folk. You know, they be like, I cannot. I'm trying to get into it. It's be like, it's okay. Go watch something else, man. It's too black for you. You wouldn't get it. I could sit here and explain it to you all night. You wouldn't understand why we love it. But go ahead. It's okay. Thanks for trying to watch it. And it's no hard feelings. Some shows are just dedicated to their core audience. And this show is dedicated to white folks. And they can have it. Will not want it. This thing is €2 to me. Twins sleeping together. They can go on and have it. I am out. If I just watch season 1, you know what? I'm going to watch season 1, Merc. If somebody, I ain't going to buy it. If HBO have it on demand or something, I will go watch this magical season 1 of Game of Thrones. I will start from episode 1. And if it turns out to be exactly the way I look at it right now, I will remember you and I am coming in and you going to owe me time. Like this chick is wasting my time. I already texted her. She ain't picking up her phone because she already knows she late. $30 more minutes, I'm going to say I ain't going. Well, she could be mad. I got a lot of reason to be mad. She's supposed to be ready at 7 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. But now at least I get caught up on my Undisputed. I can drop some videos. So the day ain't a total waste. Yeah, oh, nobody's safe on that show. Yeah, but they bringing them all back. That's why it don't matter. How many people on this show that died and came back? I don't even watch the show and I know that. Because I'm like, wait a minute. I saw some, I was flipping the channel. He was dead. What happened? Two people that died and came back on the show. So that nobody safe thing ain't true. Anybody can come back. So if you got a thing where anybody can just bounce back on the show, I think I remember season 1. It was like this teenage king. He was a little, like, annoying little spoiled brat kid. Nobody liked him. And he died. And I think the show went downhill once he left. Because I remember seeing him before. I was turning the channels again. And that little gay little teenage boy was up there. And I'm like, he's annoying. And then I think the show killed him off. And, I thought that was season 1. Yeah, now I know the show, I think they killed him off. And ever since then, I think the show probably didn't fell off. They didn't bring him back. I guess they didn't want him back. Nope, they ain't bring him back. He was too feisty. I'm like, he need a chick or something. Something is wrong with him. I'm like, dude, go. He's too worried about everything. He was just too emotionally involved. I'm like, why does he even care so much? Didn't they find him a queen or something? I mean, you need a queen. He trying to be the queen. You know why? Because he rather been watching The Raining Man. It's raining man. Hallelujah. That's why he was always angry and torturing chicks. Low key, I watched the show for 37 seconds and saw him on there. And I figured that out. What you mean low key? That dude was part of the Skittles company. Yeah, for 37 seconds, flipping the channels. You know how you flip the channels and stop somewhere? I'm finna eat some canned Progresso soup. Cause I ain't waiting on her. She gonna be, we can still go out to eat. I ain't hungry. Only thing I got time for is the Westin Hotel. We can grab something to eat downstairs and bring it back up to the room. Cause you will not come to my house. Cause I live here. And not you. The uncle was the dad? What kind of stuff this stuff? This sound like some I'm my own grandpa type stuff. You sure they wasn't from the trailer homes or something? I'm my own grandpa. My mother was my brother, then a sister was my cousin. A cousin dated my uncle, now my uncle's now my brother. I know what I'm telling you, just don't make sense at all. I'm my own grandpa. Like I said, that show is too white for me. And they can have it. I'm out. They can have that show 100%. Was a lot of incest in those days. Like it's over. They don't do that no more. You been to Minnesota? Been to New Mexico? Been to Indiana? Now, I want to introduce you to my cousin and my wife and my sister. And there'll be one girl standing there. Hi. Phone dying, I'm out. All right, well, it was great talking to you. I'm about to end this thing too. I thought this was going to be a 2-minute video. But y'all have educated me a lot on God. But definitely check it out. Yeah, so I can see what's that, a white, what they call that, a golden blonde Filipino walking a dragon around, sleeping with everybody. I know I applauded when I saw that Iceman hit that dragon with that spike. That was like about a week ago. I think he had a spike in his hand. He threw it, hit a dragon. The dragon went falling in the ice. I was, ha ha. Platinum blonde, yep. They got a platinum blonde Filipino. It's ready. That's how I cook. I remember I was in Best Buy and I'm walking in there to buy something real. And they just released Game of Thrones Sim series. And people were flying in there grabbing them. No, I want this one. Which one do you got? Oh, they got them in different ones. I want the red one. I want the blue one. I want the green one. Which box set team are you? I'm like, is it the same movie on each one? Yeah, but I want my faction. I'm like, they done made a Harry Potter out of this doggone Game of Thrones with a bunch of dragons. It's crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, that Filipino thought that's on the show. Yep, she did. She did look good. She was kind of out of place, but then again, that whole script was crazy. They gonna need 5 movies just to explain everything that took place in Terminator Genesis. Who sent the Terminator to the future or whatever to talk to the parents so that he would even show up there to save him? The fact they made Kyle Reese the bad guy, turned him into a machine, that worked out. I was like, I like that part of it. I mean, not Kyle Reese. Yeah, John Connor. You know what I mean. Yeah, because the beginning of the movie, it comes on, you're excited because you're like, whoa, man, they just did a whole remake of Terminator and summed it up in 5 minutes. They redid the original Terminator in 5 minutes in the beginning. I'm like, well, here it is. Come with me if you want to live. They did like 1 and 2 and wrapped all them up in like 5 minutes straight. I said, well, there go Terminator 1 and 2 right there. They done took care of the original. They took care of Liquid Metal Man. They didn't kill both of them in the first 10 minutes. I said, well, man. So Terminator 1 and 2, they could have did it too. Huh? The Sarah Connor Chronicles was. But my problem with Terminator was always, like, the Terminator made that really hard. They could have went back and killed her when she was a baby. If you're going to send somebody back in time, they could have went back and sent the Terminator back during the Western era and killed his grandpa and killed their whole bloodline. But here's the news. How was John Connor ever made if he didn't send Kyle Reese back to the future to make John Connor? How was John Connor there? Because they went back in time. So John already existed, already led the resistance, did all of these wonderful things before anybody was ever sent back in time. So Kyle Reese ended up becoming the father So that must have meant Kyle Reese was sent there before. Did all this stuff happen? How did John get all that information from his mom to be so great if it never happened? Reese wasn't his father at first, but who was? How did they have all this information to fight Skynet? They know how to do all this stuff. Remember, John led the resistance and John's was this, John did that. And they sent Kyle Reese back. So somebody else was his father? How did his mother know all this stuff? If it hadn't happened yet. She was a dragon. I found my checkbook. Okay, I found my checkbook. It's time to pay my rent. I gotta pay my bills. Hold on. And just like that, it is done. Still got $100 million check. I ain't even cashed yet. Still in the bank. I'm like, cash it, cash it. Man, I wish it was 15. Jeez, I wish it was 15. I could go buy some new clothes.
Commissioner, you had a perfect opportunity. You can't do the right thing for the wrong reasons. And he was.
Well, it's 8:30. Still no text. So I guess she trying to blow me off. I don't know what I done did wrong. But let me go ahead and see about calling her. We'll end this. I'm out.